Hello guys and welcome back to the Cask Connoisseur, where we're still in alcohol-free mode right at this moment in time, aren't we, Chris?
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly. We've had a couple so far, to be fair, if you haven't seen on the website. We started with the Silver Orchard, which was very, very nice, to be fair.
We'll say at this point, follow the instructions. Soda water with a slice of apple. Works quite well.
Absolutely. And then we tried the Dr. 00, the digestive, which again, very appealing taste. So again, make sure you check out that video.
Works well with lemonade and Coke. Kind of a non-alcoholic Pimm's.
Yes,
that
was it. That was the summary for that. A non-alcoholic Pimm's. And then, as I say, today, and then over the next course of the other videos, we've got quite a wide range going on here.
That'd be good if it was whiskey.
That's it. You know, it would be good. But yeah, these are all alcohol-free, can be purchased from the UK and all that stuff. So yeah, a massive, obviously, thank you to the distributor for sending, obviously, this one and the rest, all that, to us. But today we're starting with this American malt non-alcoholic. I'm going to try and pronounce it, Chris, as Lyres, I'm guessing. Lyres, there we are. So yeah, very interesting looking bottle. Not clue what to expect.
Absolutely no idea. I mean, if you didn't have a label on that,
didn't have a label, you'd think it's whiskey.
It's a blended whiskey.
Yeah,
it's a blended whiskey is how it looks.
That's it. So how we're going to probably do this, guys, is so we've got our actual traditional whiskey glasses here like normal. So we're going to try it neat, and then we'll probably be doing another video, which will be the us trying it with like a mixer, so whether that's soda or ginger beer, and then of course we'll need to try it with ice when we have it with the mixer. But I think, Chris, we'll crack on. Oh, yeah. And just actually before we do crack on, just to make you aware, some of these drinks come with a what we say like a consume date. So make sure you consume by a certain specific date. So, for example, the one that we're trying today, I believe, comes with. So once it's opened, you've got to refrigerate it and make sure you consume it within 12 weeks' time. We're just going by what the bottle says and all that.
Quite honestly, if you like it, I don't think it'll.
I don't think it'll last. No,
12 weeks.
That's
to be fair.
So no, Chris, do the honours, and I'll let you open up.
Okay, so we'll treat this as we would I'm going to say normal whiskey.
Normal whiskey, yeah. And the good bit
on.
is it doesn't really matter how much you put in the glass, because to be fair, it's alcohol free.
Exactly. Oops, that's as usual.
Right, let's turn that bottle around. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, it's got a scent of a whiskey in my mind.
Yeah, I'm getting demerara sugar, bit of oak.
Bit of oak, yeah.
Strangely enough, very slight spiciness.
I'd say that spiciness in my mind, probably a bit of cinnamon, maybe.
Yeah, a bit of cinnamon. Yeah, that would fit nicely, and then some vanilla.
Vanilla, yeah. It's very nice, though. Very nice on the nose, guys.
Bit of candy floss.
Yeah. A little bit of wood I think a bit of a wood texture.
I think tasting this blind, its nose is probably a bit too sweet to be a whiskey. But
yeah, a bit too sweet.
If you're tasting this blind, so far so good.
Oh, now you mentioned candy floss.
I mean, to be fair, it is a American malt, so presumably they're following bourbon, which would make it sweet. Anyway.
I was going to say it with all like the stuff that they put into it and all that to make it sweet.
That's actually not a bad nose.
That is actually quite a good nose, to be fair.
As a whiskey drinker, too sweet. If I was a bourbon drinker, probably okay.
Probably okay,
and
yeah.
Most of these bottles, to be candid, do say use a mixer
or
some description.
So we'll soon find out on the taste, guys. We'll soon find out.
Interesting. That's bitterer than I
thought. I thought it was
going.
As soon as you said bitter,
that's got too much wood.
Too much wood, but you know, you were talking about that spice on the nose. Oh yeah, I'm getting that wood coming through now, which is, my mind's not really the most pleasant appeal flavour.
It's kind of a sourness to it.
Yeah, but you know, like when you taste, you know, when you get that taste of ginger.
Yeah.
I think,
but
like,
it's the bitter
end of ginger.
Yeah, that finish is candy floss, and
I mean,
yeah,
it's
bit of wood.
Bit of wood.
That is not what I'd have expected from the nose.
From, like, when you get, it's amazing, guys. When you open up something, and you smell it, and you think, "Oh yeah,
I'm getting ginger all the way through now. Getting ginger. It's that first sip is a bit of a shock.
Yeah,
definitely a bit of a shock. I mean, you know, I will say that's got quite a few characteristics of whiskey. I think the problem is expectation.
It's expectation, and I think the issue that what I've got going on right now, really, as we're talking, Chris, is personally, I don't know. I feel like my throat's on fire. I feel like it's a bit fiery for me. I feel someone's just got a red chili hot pepper and just chucked it down my throat.
I wouldn't use chili. I would go kind of a fiery ginger beer. I mean, that nose now is bitter orange.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on in here.
There is a lot.
And from that perspective, well done, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot. But there's definitely, I wouldn't say red hot chili. I'd go fiery ginger beer. I wouldn't even go fiery ginger beer. There's a slight white peppery. Yeah, you know you've drunk it.
You know you've drunk it, and it's all. And I think as well, I'll add in a little bit of smoky to it as well. It's quite smoky now tasting it. I mean, it's my mind. I think it's very unique. It's a very unique flavour character profile. I'd say we've never had this before.
Yeah, well, it's only the third. It's actually only the fourth non-alcoholic spirits I've ever tasted.
That's it. Yeah.
So excuse the surprise. That I think I could warm to.
Now, interestingly, I mean, I think it will have a bit of a difference to it when we're trying it with a mixer, in my mind. I think because obviously at the minute, I mean, it's a bit like probably when we tried the silver for the first time. You know, we didn't know what to expect, and our expectations were a bit like complex. You know, it's very complex, and I think it's another complex bottle, but you can't get over that aroma. I think the aroma is great.
Yeah, the nose is lovely. The appearance in the glass.
Yeah.
Everybody would think.
Everyone would think that's a whiskey.
That's a whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, they only think it hasn't got legs.
No, there's no legs.
But that looks like a whiskey.
But and as it's alcohol free, you can take a bigger gulp to understand it.
Yeah, exactly. You can drink more. I mean, I'd say the nose is bourbon.
Yeah.
Or imitates bourbon. That palate is more of a Scotch.
Yeah.
But it is somewhat overwhelmed by the ginger cinnamon.
But to be fair, now we've left that a little bit. Personally, I feel that ginger's not as overpowering as it was on the first sip. Now, there again, that's probably my palate getting used to it. But now we've left that just to breathe. I mean, we've left it to breathe for a few minutes and all that, and I think it's quite an appealing taste.
You know where I'd say that's taking me now? To a whiskey and lemonade.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going with this now. It's I mean, it looks to me that all these bottles need to have a bit of oxygen in them.
Yes, I agree.
We've had this with the other two we tried. They improved after they'd been opened. So it needs a bit of air getting to it, definitely. And yeah,
I'm just going to see if I can find some.
I mean, it's not. We don't dislike it because
I don't think we dislike. Yeah, we finished it, and I think it would be interesting to try it with a mixer, which I say we are going to do, guys. I'm just going to see if I can find some. Ah, here we go. Let's have a look. So this, crikey, that's a long word for me to even pronounce. I'm just going to even have a guess of it, guys. This meticulously crafted homage.
Meticulously.
That's the word. Thank you. Crafted homage of a timeless classic is an exquisite melange of the finest flavours, evoking notes of spices, oak, and smoke extracts. It's also rather delish. Yeah,
it does what it says.
It does what it says on the tin, really.
Yeah.
Personally,
no, that'd be the summary. It says what it does on the tin.
I tell you what, though, that is nice. But I think we do need to try with ice. So probably what we're going to do, guys, is very shortly we're going to probably end this part, do another part, and then we'll come back and then we're going to actually taste it with ice and probably, I don't know, Chris, would you say soda or maybe the ginger ale?
You know what I'm tempted with?
Or maybe lemonade.
Coke.
Okay. Maybe we ought to try that. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea.
No, well, let's try it with Coke. That would be quite an interesting one, I think, to try. I mean, you know what? Neat. It does exactly what it says.
Yeah,
those flavours are there, and more.
And more.
So, yeah, no. we're in the positive zone.
We're in the positive, definitely. So, as I say, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to obviously end this part here, and we're going to do part 2, and then we're going to try it with the ice and see obviously what we can get from there. Before we carry on with our alcohol-free journey, I think next we've got coming up is this Ritual Whiskey Alternative, which is 0 proof. So yeah, we've got plenty going on. But yeah, please do give us a good old like on the video and make sure you do follow to the Cask Connoisseur. As I say, we'll be back very shortly where we're going to do part 2 on the Lyres, and we're going to try it with some Coke and ice, and let's see what happens.
Exactly.
Cool, guys. See you in a bit.
This is interesting.
See you in a bit.